Virgo card reader, and this is a general love for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo, 21st. If this one doesn't resonate, please check your natal and my other readings this week. If you're a crosswalk, keep in mind that the energies here might be reversed for you. And if you'd like to order your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive starts at $20. So Virgo, I think that you are in separation from someone. We had the Three of Swords here, which is a heartbreak, a heartache, a disappointment, and the Lovers in reverse, a breakup. And this person is showing up here as the Page of Cups. I don't know if you are dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio, but to me, this speaks of love that this person has for you. And they're showing up as a page, so they aren't quite as mature, whether it's by age-wise or it's emotional maturity. But this person is going through some changes, and we'll get to that down below. And really, it's almost like they're kind of going through an energy shift, kind of growing as a person. So there's a little bit of like almost a karmic lesson here, or a life lesson that they're headed for. So we're going to talk a little bit about you and them, the advice and the outcome. Let's look at the present situation first. So here we go, and there's more water energy here. We have that Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, along with that page. You may be, in fact, dealing with the water sign, or you just have a lot of love for this person. I also think there's an intuitive message here. The Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. You can see that she's looking within. The Queen of Cups is someone who's easy to confide in. She's very emotionally warm. She's open. I think you've been very open with this person, and I think that they have been very closed off with you. They're more head than heart, and I think you're more heart than head when it comes to this relationship. That you haven't held back emotionally with them, but they have not done that with you. That Three of Swords, that disappointment, that breakup. All right, let's look closer at you. We have the Six of Cups here. So you have nostalgia for the past. I think you've been thinking about this person in very bittersweet terms. There was both sweet and bitter in this relationship. We have the Hermit, which is your major arcana. That suggests an isolation from this person. You can see that she's looking at this laptop too, so she's doing her homework. She's learning about herself. There's a lot of learning and growing in this reading. The two of you aren't speaking, but both of you are kind of evolving as people. We have this Four of Cups here. So you may not be happy with your options that you have available right now. You don't know, like, do you want to close this out and move on? Do you want to wait for this person? I think you're a little bit conflicted as to what you want to do. You may also feel like you offered this person a cup and you offered it to them again, and they just weren't able to meet you halfway. And that sort of adds to this bittersweet nature of this connection. I also think that you would have cut and run a while ago if you felt like you didn't have, well, something worth exploring here, something special. So, all right, let's take a closer look. We have this stuck kind of energy here with that Hanged Man, Pisces energy, feeling like you're not moving forward. And the Five of Pentacles, I do think you miss this person. I do think you have been all up in their energy and they are all up in yours. That Two of Cups, there's a strong partnership here, a strong connection. I love, the two hands holding one another. It's like, I'm here for you. You're here for me. We're in this together. That's sort of the vibe you have for this person. All right, let's look at your last set. We have the Justice card, major for Libra, also about balance, also about uh, making things right with someone. I do think that this person, they are wanting to apologize to you, and I do think that you want that apology. You want that balance back in the relationship. You want to restore kind of order here. That's sort of backed up with this Ten of Pentacles. I think you're looking for that stability, that foundation. I think maybe you even see this person as marriage material or as someone that you could build something with, a long-term relationship. Maybe that's what you're looking for now. You're hoping for a long-term relationship with somebody else. But I still think there's a part of you that's hung up on this person. You literally had the Hangman. And we have the King of Swords here. So this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You might be dealing with an air sign, somebody with air in their chart, or maybe you have air. Or this is someone who is very thought-oriented. It's hard to get at their emotion. They're not really one to open up emotionally, or it's hard to get to know their inner selves. That's sort of what I'm feeling here. And I say this as an air sign, but we're not very emotionally comfortable, if that makes any sense. That's like the last thing I want to talk about. All right, let's look at your person. They're going through some changes. So we have the King of Swords again. So that Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, also very head-oriented, very thought-oriented more than emotional. But it's coming here with the High Priestess, which is a highly intuitive card. There's also like a spiritual edge to that card, learning about yourself, figuring yourself out, going within. And the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like almost a karmic cycle that this person is, or a karmic lesson, or maybe even a debt that this person is repaying right now and trying to figure things out. We have more Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy in the Wheel of Fortune. But this is a path this person is meant to walk right now. You may not be moving anywhere in your relationship, but you're both moving. You're both going forward. And look at this. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is clarity, getting some vision, clearing up any confusion. We have the Death card here, which is big changes. Look at these major arcana. The Hierophant, major for Taurus, but that's also a card about education. You can see the two keys that are in front of her. Those always symbolize education in tarot. There's a lot of like, I'm learning some lessons here, I'm incorporating them, I'm making changes, I'm getting some clarity, I'm figuring some stuff out. Probably specifically about their emotions or their ability to be in a relationship or healing something that way. And they also have the Three of Wands here, which is waiting for your ships to come in. They're in this process. Something has started. They're getting and receiving these kind of lessons. The Sun is major for Leo, clarity, and it's showing up with illumination, which is unique to that deck. It's a lot of light, a lot of things dawning on someone, looking into those, like it's almost shadow work. Like, let's look into those dark corners that I don't like to think about or talk about that are in my head. We all have them. Wounds from the past, things that we haven't dealt with, issues that kind of keep us from being where we want to be, that keep us small instead of growing. That's what this person is working towards. All right, let's look at your advice. So we have this King of Cups showing up here. I can't help but feeling like this is you. You're emotionally available, you're open. And I think this is a key to remain that way. Don't let this person close you off. We have the Nine of Cups, which is your own personal happiness, so making yourself happy. And that Knight of Swords in reverse, I think that is very much a call to not go off half-cocked. The Knight of Swords kind of is his own worst enemy, okay? He kind of gets himself into troubles, he gets himself into problems. He runs in, he doesn't have a plan, he's very impulsive, very angry. This is very cautious energy, the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's very much like, let's think this through. Probably you're wanting to rush and talk to this person or maybe even yell at them. All right, for your oracles here, we have Phoenix Rising, which I do think this person is having like a renaissance or a rebirth. I do think this person is trying to figure some things out. And we have How Teachable Are You? These are both from my Shadow Oracle, which is, what is it called? I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. It is a Shadow Oracle, and it's hard to look at some of these cards. But sometimes we resist these lessons. We don't want to learn them. We don't like to think about them. And I think that admitting that there's something that you need to learn, that there's a lesson that you haven't had yet, that takes some bravery. For your outcome here, we have the Ten of Cups and the Empress, as well as the Judgment card. The Judgment card is like a judgment call. It's making a decision. The Empress is growth. She's the divine feminine. She's the wife. She's the mother. She's about expansion. The Ten of Cups is a happy couple. I think once this person gets their act together, they're going to be in contact with you. Do I think it's going to happen this week? Probably not. But I do think there's some sort of an action that's been started right now with that Three of Wands. This person is in the process of figuring things out. And I think they're going to be a better person after this lesson. So please let me know if this resonates down below. Please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. And if you want your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below. Okay, blessed be.